Now we'll move to our closing statements, and we'll start with Paul Anderson.
I, Paul Anderson, pledge and promise to you, the ratepayers, stockholders of this publicly owned company, that I will be fully accountable to you. I hope to earn your vote on May 10th. These are the motions I will make at the January 2017 meeting. My first motion will be to rescind or redo the residential and small commercial customers' fixed service charges. My second motion, to change the starting time of the regular monthly meeting from the morning to an evening hour. This would allow the working ratepayers the opportunity to attend the meeting and be heard. Also, those attending the monthly meeting would be allowed to park in the OPPD garage free of charge. My third motion, to spend the necessary dollars to get the 5 coal-fired power units at the North Omaha plant to be in full compliance with the EPA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Colin Cavanaugh.
Well, certainly, I pledge to do everything that I can, should I be elected, to keep rates in check and to continue to develop a clean, reliable, safe mix of energy. And kind of going along with what Paul just said there too, I too would support and move to change the meeting time. I would say probably move the meetings to maybe 3 or 4 meetings in the evening, perhaps maybe in the summertime, to give ratepayers, folks at work, a better opportunity to come down and go to meetings. And along with that, I would also make effort to try and make happen when ratepayers come down during the daytime to these meetings at OPPD, they're allowed to talk for 3 minutes. That's not really very long, and I would move to get that to 5 minutes.
Thanks. Craig Moody.
So 3 things. Kudos to these 2 gentlemen for talking about the manner in which board meetings are held and when they're held. Those are things that relate to the transparency and public openness that I think needs to be resolved. I want to underscore to you, the voter, just how important this election is. OPPD is a $1 billion a year company. It covers 13 counties. It has 800,000 customers. I think it's fair to say it provides a base necessity for people in this country. It's really important who you elect. And to be quite candid, I'm the only candidate that's sitting up here that has demonstrated experience in the industry in the last decade. I think that's a really important qualification for this office, and I would appreciate your vote May 10th.
Thank you. Don Krupa.
First of all, I'm going to thank League of Women Voters again. And there's qualified candidates, more than one. But like say it, my obligation here is to keep the rates reasonable for the ratepayer. We have to keep costs down. That's why we have committee meetings. That's why we got management people up there. They're getting paid this big dollars. We have to sit down, and I used to sit down every Monday with my general manager and go over the problems, cost-wise and everything, contract-wise. I'm going to do the same thing, and we're going to get those rates so it's reasonable for the ratepayer.
Thank you. And Tom Mulligan.
Well, much was discussed here tonight, and I hope that the information that we have provided was useful to you, the voters. I know it was very useful to me. I think this has been a very good conversation. One issue that I didn't hear discussed much, and I wish we could have discussed a little bit more, was the importance of energy to economic development for this state. You know, approximately 1/2% of the population of the United States lives in Nebraska. And that makes it extremely hard sometimes to attract new business to our state. We've got a governor today who is very proactive as far as trying to reduce our taxes. I applaud those efforts. And I think our utility company, OPPD, needs to take that same position insofar as to continue to keep our rates low so that we can continue to attract the businesses that we need to support our population.
Thank you very much. Thanks to all the candidates for participating in our forum this evening. For the League of Women Voters, I'm Jerry Simon, reminding you to inform yourself about the issues and candidates, and on May 10th, go vote Omaha.